If you still listen to what the mainstream media says, you're probably stupid. But now, it might actually get you prison time, as ICE was making a routine arrest in Los Angeles, California, when these idiots decided to intervene.
Are you okay?
He's fine.
See?
Are you okay, Hector? Hector, please. Who touched you? Shame on you.
Oh, me!
But then, someone threw a bottle at the feds.
Why are you jumping on my son? Don't tell me what to do. Who are you? Who are you?
What did he do?
You didn't do a f***ing thing.
Back off.
Don't tell me what to do, mother.
Touch me now, we're gonna get arrested.
I'm not the f***ing pronoun.
Oh, so you guys can arrest people now. Who are you?
Let's go into ICE facility.
And where would that be?
300 Los Angeles.
300 Los Angeles? What kind of address is that?
As the local Fox affiliate highlights this lady saying why they dislike ICE.
These federal officers are coming into our city to tear everything up, our relationships, our neighbors, the families in our communities, just to satisfy a political agenda of a criminal in the White House.
Later headlining it, not with the attack, but a tense encounter, stating the guy was arrested for allegedly assaulting an officer. As the mother complains, the kid has never been in trouble before. He works at FedEx and is starting college soon, but now they are threatening his future with this, where he now faces up to 8 years in federal prison. It's insane how Fox frames the story, not as idiot attacks the feds with a bottle as they're making an arrest, but how a tense situation now puts a good kid at risk of not getting an education, as no matter what the circumstances are, criminals are actually victims because whatever side Trump is on has to be villainized. As it is sad that a regular guy can be brainwashed by the mainstream media, social media, and the other idiots that listen to it, turning them into a violent felon. But even this story itself is the perfect example of how the left-wing media has now become a pipeline to prison, as they want the only activists convinced to antagonize ICE agents.
Look at this skinny ass over here in the middle. Ass highlights, caked on makeup, no mask, no shame in what she's doing. A woman ripping families apart right here in Imperial Beach. She can't even get into her own car. Whoa. Don't hit.
What is the left's fascination with standing in front of cars than complaining about being run over? But all these videos seem to parrot the same talking points of they're arresting people at work.
Hard-working Americans who build, the ones who do all your landscaping, work on your cars, fix all your stuff, they're coming out here taking them all. They're coming out here just taking everybody at work. Be careful, everybody. Don't go to work today.
Where you work, child prep, so.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Never mind. He's a weirdo.
The left has them brainwashed so well, they're even out there defending PDFs, as just like all the other videos, these activists have zero idea in who they're defending from the feds. They just know since ICE is kidnapping people, they're automatically on the side of whoever is getting arrested. And even though this guy recording switched up once he found out, how many other instances had idiots destroying their own cities over the arrests of individuals that they know nothing about or even what their criminal records are? Where they even have Joe Rogan confused about it.
Is the targeting of migrant workers, not cartel members, not gang members, not drug dealers, just construction workers showing up in construction sites, raiding them, gardeners.
Yeah.
Like, really?
But ICE would like to make these arrests inside the courthouse right when they lose their case. As the border czar Tom Homan has stated several times, sanctuary states won't allow it.
How come the collaterals? I've said this 1,000 times. Sanctuary cities are going to get exactly what they don't want. More agents in the community and more collateral arrests. Why? Because if we can't get access to the bad guy in the county jail, if they're going to choose to release him in the public, which is just, releasing a public safety threat in the public is it's just dumb to begin with, because it puts the public safety at risk, right? But when you release that public safety threat back in the public, that means we got to go find him. When we find him, most likely he's with others. And if they're in the country illegally, they're coming too. Because we're not going to tell ICE to ignore the oath that you took to enforce immigration law and walk away from illegal alien like the last administration does.
And when CNN tries to frame it as profiling, he shuts it down.
What about an individual's physical appearance would give immigration agents, quote, reasonable suspicion that they might be in the U.S. illegally?
Well, first of all, let me be clear. Physical description can't be the sole factor to give you reasonable suspicion. As I said in an interview, it's articulable facts with an S. So appearance can be just one. For instance, if someone has an MS-13 tattoo on their face, that may be one factor to add to other factors to raise reasonable suspicion.
How simple was it for me to clearly illustrate what's actually happening here? They aren't going after random workers at their job, they're going after specific individuals who are wanted for specific crimes, except the local liberal government protected them inside the courthouse with their sanctuary city policies. So when the feds are forced to go out into the city to arrest them, if they're incidentally around other undocumented individuals, they will get arrested as well. It's not that hard to make that clarification, but they won't, because they want their base misinformed and emotional, even if it means a couple of them will be missing college to go play basketball in federal prison. As a month ago, we covered the Americans getting arrested over this, where the guy that threw rocks at the feds, he tried to flee to Mexico, but is now facing 20 years in prison. And even those 2 medical employees that pushed the ICE officers have now been indicted and are facing 8 years in prison. Not to mention the risks of their rhetoric causing the workers to lose their life, as that guy on the farm wasn't even the only one.
As immigration agents conducted a raid at the Home Depot on Mountain Avenue this morning, that's when the man ran onto the freeway and was hit by a car. He was taken to a hospital where he later died.
This kidnapping narrative is not only getting American citizens prison time, but the people escaping arrest are dying, instead of simply downloading an app and self-deporting, receiving a free ride home, time to get their life in order, and $1,000. You'll never see the local outlets framing the story with, if only he had gone the legal route and received all these amenities. It's just, good college kid gets prison time for standing up against the evil ICE agents. As basically the only thing the Democrats have left is fear-mongering.
This is not Germany. That's the SS and the Gestapo. This is the United States of America. Unmask yourselves.
And I admit, if we were going down the path of secret Nazi police, arresting innocent Americans for going against the government, I could understand why these people would be protesting. But when their Maryland man turns out to be gang-affiliated, accused of trafficking and terrifying his wife, and all these evil ICE agents want to do is send him home, I cease to believe a single word coming from the left. The worst part is, the left knows they're lying. They know people are dying because of it, and their most loyal followers are committing felonies, ruining their lives over it. But tragically, they see all of this as an acceptable sacrifice. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, subscribe to Decoy Voice.